Hey guys, and welcome to the stream. And in this one, we are going to finally, or try and finally finish the humongous theater behind me. Because, well, you may think that it's finished because you're just seeing the front, but the back is, you know, not. And also, we do have to actually also finish the inside, which still is not done. We have to make ourselves the theater here. Like the theater room to actually watch the movie. We already finished one. Well, not all of it. We still have to do the roof, but um, we still have to do that one, and then we have to do the walls and all of the other stuff. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna be able to get it done all today, to be honest, because it's a pretty large and significant amount of work that's still left. So, yeah. But I'm pretty excited to get it done. And I think the next movie theater is going to have, I think, the Creeper one, the Creeper movie they came up with, Kung Fu Creeper instead of Kung Fu Panda. I think it's going to be that guy, that movie that's going to be playing in this theater. So, yeah, let's get it done, guys. Also, I have to remember how many blocks did I dig. Um, I don't remember here. Where's the grass at? Okay, so we dug all the way down to bedrock. Actually, we literally dug all the way down to bedrock. That's where we had our limit to go down, so that we could place all the stairs in, or would you call them? Not stairs, seats. All right. Well, we just have to replace all this wool here. Like so. And now we gotta get digging. Well, because we'll leave this other part here yellow, because we're literally just gonna change it in a matter of a few seconds here. Once we get the rest of the interior part of everything done. This is gonna the other half here, as you can tell, is where the screen is gonna go. So we probably want to not care about filling that in because it's just a waste of time. Also, realize that we have to kind of make this a bit taller because, well, um, what do you call it? The stage here has to go up a little bit so that it's just not aligned with the ceiling. So, yeah, we have to make the ceiling or the wall a little bit taller for both sides here. So honestly, I'm just gonna do that to both of them really fast. And also, I don't know honestly why I started on the other one already. I should have just, you know, got the ceiling done for this one first. So let me just do this first. Let me get the ceiling all done and dusted. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some sort of redstone or something like that to where we can switch it on and off. Or we can just have it to where it's they all have like daylight sensors on them to where like they only turn on. Well, no, that would be stupid because then it would be dark in here if you were to be in daytime. So yeah, we wouldn't want to do that. We'll just have the frog lights, I guess, or we could have the redstone, the copper bulb guys, because they are a little bit. They have like dimmer modes with the different version of oxidization. They go in like a little bit of a smaller lighting tone, per se, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna mix a little bit of gray wool in here. Match the ceiling a bit. Like so. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna have like a little patch here, I guess, in the center. Like that. Alright, and then let's just do one over here in the corner. And maybe like a dot. Or stretch a few of these out so that it's just not seeming like it's only the corners in the middle. You know? Okay. And we'll just do one little splatter right here. One last little splatter of color right here. And go under. Bob. Okay. Let's get our copper bulbs. We'll do... if we really actually want these to be somewhat dim, I probably would have to choose the literal most dim one, which is the fully oxidized. I think this is as dark as you can go. That actually literally does nothing. That literally does nothing. Like, there's not even a little bit of light coming out. Okay, we gotta do a little bit of a one before that. Is that better? I don't even know. I don't even see a difference with that either. Really have to go to the second stage? Okay, there we go. Wow. Took that long to actually get any sort of brightness from that. I think we only do like 2 lights. Okay, so it's like a 3 block. So right there. Okay. And then we'll do... Well, actually, you know what? Let's not do lights there. We don't want to do it too close to the screen. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How's it going? Just getting done the movie theater here. Putting in a little bit of the ceiling. We're adding the lights inside. We're making them a little bit like dimmer. We're using these guys, which are exposed copper bulbs. They can have different stages. And as you know, copper oxidizes. That's why it's called exposed, because it's like one of the stages of oxidation. Um, and if it's like on the second, third, or fourth one, um, depending on like how high the stage, it will make the lights dimmer. So if it's like on the fourth stage, which is like this one, it's like fully green, then it would be super dim. But we figured out that apparently this is actually the only one that would be dim enough and also bright enough to light up the area. So yeah, now we have to copy the same thing. Well, actually, you know what? Let me put some stone buttons, just like I did over here in the lobby. Just a few of those. Alright. Okay, so now we have to copy the same exact thing on the other side. I can't get out of here. This place is completely enclosed. I'm gonna have to like mine a little hole here to like go inside and out so that I can you know, keep on looking and try to, you know, make sure I'm right to be like perfectly the same on each side, because we have to completely copy that same room except the movie that's playing. Obviously we're going to be having the Kung Fu Creeper movie playing, which I think is a pretty funny rip-off of Kung Fu Panda. A little of a Minecraft twist on it, you know. Alright, go up one more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck did I do for the entrance here. Okay, so these are corners then. I did this, and then I just completely just made this all the terracotta. Okay, and then I went down all the way to bedrock, but these were stairs. What did I do for the stairs? So I just like, I went down 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and 2 blocks. So it's every 2 blocks. But, okay, so it started like this. Okay. Just make sure, wow, that's a big hole. Why is there a hole in the ground? I really don't understand the whole entire, holes in the ground thing. But hey, at least it makes my job easier. I have had this world, for all you new viewers, I've had this world before. And like it's not like this is a new project or anything. Like I've done this city, like started on it a while ago, but I decided to start it back up again since it's been a while. Um, but it was before any content creation or anything. Like I did this. Um, but like I don't know why. I literally do not remember at all. There's just like holes in the ground, and I just like patched them over with dirt. And I have no clue why there's holes everywhere. Also, to make this job easier, I think I may just end up using TNT to blow us up. Because I think I did actually do the same thing with the other plot of land. Boosh, boosh. We'll do one there. And we'll do one here. So it doesn't touch that wall. There we go. Awesome. And you know what? We'll also do one here. And you know what? We'll also do one here. And you know what? We'll also do one here. Oh my gosh, it still blew up a little bit of the wall. You gotta be kidding me. TNT is so destructive, bro. It's so destructive, chat. Okay. Well, that definitely sped up the process for sure. For sure. Able to excavate this site of land here pretty fast. Okay. So it seems like we're just gonna be going down 2 blocks at a time to make this little railing here. Boom, boom. Like so. And let's get rid of all this TNT madness out of my inventory. Same with all the dirt that I picked up. And also, we don't even need that dark oak anymore. Okay. And let's just grab these blocks so we're able to make the little red carpet thing. And I think that's what I did for the little design here. Put the red netherbrick slab right where the wall was. And then the mangrove where the terracotta was. Yes, okay. And how far did this carpet come out to? Did it end right there? Okay, so it seems like I did three blocks? Okay. 3 blocks of carpet, like outwards. Width, I think that's, okay, 4 blocks. And it would be coming out to the right this time. Like this. And then that is all surrounded by terracotta. Okay, gotcha. I got you. I'm just triple checking. Okay. And then we have all the seats to put in and everything, which is going to look good. It's not perfection. It's not like gonna look exactly how every single movie theater looks, but it is what it is. We can't really get perfection here in Minecraft. You gotta really improvise. And also, I'm trying to be more to scale here for like the city, and I just did not have enough space to really do like a full-fledged and really large theater. So yeah, that's kind of why it's a little bit cramped for how many seats there are, you know? Okay. Now we can sort of place that in. Then we're gonna get the seats in. Let's grab these guys. Okay, so so looks like it comes out every 2 blocks too, just the same as the staircase railing here, like this. And then we'll just do the same right here. I think this is right. I hope so. If not, then shoot. Okay, yeah, there is one. It's a 1 block wide staircase that went up. Yes, okay, I was right. I do. Wait, does this go 1 block outward? Like it. Okay, no, it just like fully connects. Like this. Okay. Seamlessly connects. Okay. So then let's get this. What block did I choose here? Did I choose this like? Because I have to choose one. I think I did terracotta and the mangrove. Okay. It's really hard to see because, you know, it's supposed to be dark. It's a movie theater. The movie's playing. It's supposed to be dark. Okay. Now let's get the rest of this carpet in. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, of course, this has like the perfect row of seats and the other one doesn't. That's annoying. Oh, well, except here. Let's just fix that. Boom, there you go. That really sucks that this one is just completely off and is not able to, fit the even amount of chairs to be able to do that. Kind of sucks. Kind of really sucks, to be honest. Really throws off my OCD. Because look at this. See? See? Yeah. Annoying, right? Super annoying. Anywho. Okay. Alright, let's get in the rest of the walls. These are not going to be having any trims or anything like the railings and all the previous walls had. So it's all like that. Boom. Alright, let's remove this dirt here and then we'll install the wall. Satisfaction. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. And then what do I do for the floor? Oh, I did black. Okay, I did black terracotta. Got you. Just go shade darker. I mean, honestly, I could go the route of doing the tinted glass again, just like I did in the lobby, but, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 blocks of that. Really? There's way more room left here. How does that make any sense? Oh, because oh, okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess there's a little bit more layers here, so that's where Steve is, and then I don't know why that's still there. Those 2 layers of the wall, I don't know how or why that's here. This should be this, because that's showing on the screen. So let's get this in. There we go. And we have the all this removed like this. We're gonna have to like put some glass or something on the roof of the building so that the daylight is able to seep through, because the daylight is the only thing that makes the screen bright enough, or the glass bright enough, to where you can see everything. Like you can see the backdrop, you can see the characters, you can see everything. If it's like just light, you can't see nothing. Like light as in like um a lantern or the frog lights. You know, like it actually has to be daylight in order for that to work. You won't be able to see anything in there. All right, well, let's just replace all this bedrock here. I really regret, or not regret, I really wish you could edit these stupid worlds that already exist to where like, you can just like make more floors or more layers of dirt. But I guess they can't do that to where you can edit it, because then I would probably assume that they would also adjust anything that you built underground. Which I know Mojang does not want you to lose anything if you end up doing that, and then, this would really suck. So, yeah, I guess I kind of understand it, but it just really sucks that, I just made this world without this whole entire update and everything, where you're able to make customized super flat worlds and have an infinite amount of depth or whatever. Not really infinite, it's like goes down to like 64 blocks. But yeah, it really sucks that I was not able to, have like a custom depth or whatever of dirt so I can get everything right that I wanted. Um, so now this is right where the people would be placed, or the little like the focus of the screen. That's where that would be placed, right here. You can see the little characters right there. Um, and now what we have to do is we have to make the screen, which is not going to end up being the same design because, well, it was actually not the same amount of blocks wide. Because as you can see, this one is actually even. Like you're able to fit everything inside of here. This one, on the other hand, is not. So, I don't know what's gonna happen to this design of the frame that goes around this thing, but we'll see what happens, because it is what it is. If you make a freaking building like this and it ends up being odd or even or whatever, make sure you really do the math on things, because if it's odd, well then that means one room's gonna be different and the other one's not. So don't don't do that. Don't make that mistake like I did. Make sure you really do the math and just go off, because you really want to make this building from reference or whatever. Really think it through. Okay. Let's get these shelves in, and a few details that we have to do here to make this thing look a little bit more appealing than a bunch of stripped oak wood, you know? Don't forget to put small lights on the steps. Oh, I'm not sure if I can do that. I definitely can't. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. The lights that go on the side, like that. I can't do that. It's too small and intricate. And I can't, like, cover up, like, a block because there's nothing like that, that is that small or is, like, literally made for that. Like, literally, it would have to be made for that, whatever that is. Um, so, yeah, it kind of sucks. And yeah, see, like I said, it's not the same design. It doesn't have a center. This one is even. This is an even screen compared to the other one being odd. See? This one is odd, and this one is even. That's super annoying. It's just because the movie theater I built is just like off a block, and it's probably made as an odd number. Oh wait, I made that wrong. I think it's right that. Yeah. Let's go place all the shelves in now, so to do that anytime later. All right, let's get these in. All the signs. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. Looking good. Looking snazzy. All right. Do we have any? Okay, no, we don't. It's just all the sides. I was just making sure we didn't have any like stuff going up the pillars like that. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a screen complete. So now let's just dig out this area, and then we have to figure out a little bit of a backdrop. I guess we'll probably go with a Japanese, bamboo type theme because it's Kung Fu Creeper, you know? So we're gonna have to make a little bit of a Japanese backdrop. I guess we could have like our creeper like wearing a red bandana or something. I guess that could be a thing. We could do that. Okay. Move all this dirt. Alright. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's see here. We definitely want to have like a little bit of like a cliffside involved, probably. I guess. So we'll do that right about like here on the terrain. And I think that's good. And we definitely want to have like maybe something off in the distance, like maybe like a Japanese like a building in the distance, like a dojo or something like that off in the distance. So maybe this goes up a little bit here. And then we have some moss carpet. Let's grab some grass like that. Okay. We should probably do something like that. Have like the grass placed here so it fluffs up the area. Fluff it up. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. And then We'll just add the moss on top of this guy. Nice. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's just add a few of those moss carpets there, so it adds a little bit of different shape. There. Alright, so now we have to kind of figure out what the heck is here. Like, where the bedrock is. I don't really know. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe we do like white stained glass to represent like clouds, maybe? Because it's like so high up in the sky? Or just so high up in elevation, sorry. This is like in the clouds. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to represent. Like, maybe we have another mountain off of over here that has like a snowy peak. So that you can kind of see that we're really in the mountains, you know? Okay, let's get out the snow. This. Ooh, that looks really bad right now. It should definitely lean towards this way. Okay. Ooh. We need like some more depth to this thing because it looks really weird. This is kind of hard to get the right shape here. Like you want it to look pointy. I think I may have made it a little bit too thick. Maybe trying to make it a bit thinner would help out. What about this? Let me set a little peak. Okay, and then we can add some snow layers to this so it's a little bit uneven. A little bit more natural too. Okay. And then the walls in the back don't matter at all. So if I really wanted to, let me see. Let me grab this color right here. And we're gonna make another tiny mountain right here. Right here. Just right here. All the way in the back. Because we definitely have to make this thing look like it is high elevation. Okay. And then we can have, this is where like the dojo would be. So this is where let's put some mangrove script logs like this. Just like some sort of simple design for like a dojo. Um, oh yeah, it's raining over there. Yeah, seems brutal. Rain's always pretty rough. I mean, depends how hard it is. Okay, let's see. Isn't that like isn't like the hmm? I'm trying to figure out like how they look. I think they have like a little bit of like a tan-ish color, and then it goes up a little bit. Oh no. And then we could possibly get a little part here. Make that little classic little shape like that. Okay. Um, think that's okay. I think. And let's get in. I'm making a little scene for like the kind of like how I did over here with the donkey and the Steve trying to tame a donkey. He's feeding the donkey a carrot right here. Because it's How to Tame a Donkey, How to Train a Dragon. That was like the spin-off. I'm like trying to make a riff off of the movie. Um, and that's what I came up with. Um, I did these wrong. I just realized. This is supposed to be like this. These are supposed to be like this. But I'm doing the same thing over here. I'm making the backdrop and I'm doing all that. Wait. Oh. No, it's just I don't have enough room. I made this one so much larger than that one. I still have much room in this one. It's just like a smaller one, I guess. Dude, it sucks that I just freaking didn't make this like the same size. The uh the physical freaking building just really messed this up. Yeah, because it's 4 seats. It's only by one block is this um messed up. Okay. I think we're good with all that stuff. Let's get rid of all this yellow wool. Now that we don't need that anymore outlining anything. And how are we gonna make this look like a sunset? I want to make it look like a sunset. Let's see. Um, let's get some maybe pink. I don't know. Sometimes there's pinks in the sky when it's a sunset. Okay, let's see here. Um, I guess we can kind of have this hill continue off right there. So the screen has a little bit of 3D-ness to it, I guess. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot which one goes first. Was it yellow? Is yellow... Oh no, I'm stupid. Yellow goes first. Because orange is darker. Yeah, goof. Alright. Let's get this in. Nice sunset. And then maybe we're going to put the sun in there. Like in between this. Like, let's get the sea lanterns. Making this nice backdrop here. And let's get this to make the sun. Okay. And then placing the orange concrete, making the sunset. Awesome. Let's fill the rest of that in. Like so. Alright. Is this looking right? Oh, that does not look right. Oh, what the heck? Why does that not look right? I don't know why. That does not look right, though. Like, I can't tell that's a mountain. Maybe I have to really... do this. Let's see. Should probably make this one orange. Okay. This is really hard, guys. This is really hard. To get this shape and everything right. And get the colors right, too. Because I know the sun is kind of subtle when the sun sets. Like, it's not as bright, obviously. And it always kind of matches with the colors of the sunset, obviously. I'm not making any sense right now. I'm still not sure if I'm freaking right. I'm making it sunset. Like, I can't figure out if this is right or not. I feel stupid. Okay. So it's orange on the bottom. Orange on the bottom. And then it's pink hues coming out from the top because it's blending with the blue. Like, seriously, come on. What's wrong with me? How do I not remember what a freaking, like, jeez. Do Minecraft judge you on your work? No. Unless Mojang were to see this. They'd be like, oh, cool. I mean, I've actually never even seen that happen to anyone. Really. I don't think. Alright. Let's get in the right color for the sunset. Oh, shoot. I just destroyed part of the mountain. And we're definitely not going to be using yellow again, so... Because that ain't make no sense. That's probably why it looked weird. Because, sunsets aren't supposed to have yellow in them. At least like that. is replacing a little bit more tough concrete here to get this shape right and everything. Okay. And then we can kind of blend this orange here with the pink. Have a thin layer of that. Thin layer of the pink. And then once we get in the concrete and everything like this, then we'll like blend this with, we'll use some wool too, so it's just like not so, flat. You know, we don't want it to look, flat or anything, so we'll use wool to like, make things a little bit more, I don't know, alive. Okay. And this is actually going 1 block above our limit here. Oh, it's going 2 blocks above our limit. Our little limit that we have here. Okay. Maybe we make the ring around this thing a little bit smaller. So let's just like shrink this down a little bit. Because literally, right here is the limit. Where I'm placing these blocks, these blue blocks. So let's just shrink this down a tiny bit. It's just gonna have to be 1 layer of pink. Did not realize that we're already at the little limit that I have here. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, we're gonna have to... Getting this right is hard. Getting this right is really hard. Okay. I think let's add a little bit of this. Of the, I don't think actually I would actually even use this. I don't think we'll use the, pink wool, because pink wool is like too different from actual or not carpet, too different from the actual, concrete version. It's too different. Okay, I think we're just gonna have the wool like right next to the sun, because it's like brighter, you know? Okay, that looks really weird. Yeah, let's just put that back. And then let's grab the cyan. And then we can like put this in the spots here. Oh no. Oh no! Okay. There we go. I can still not really tell that that's a sunset because there's so many things obstructing it. I don't think we actually want... I don't like this. I'm getting rid of it. I think this is what is messing this up. Is this stupid mountain here. I think maybe... just like completely just get rid of that. It'd be good. How's this look? Yeah? Okay, and then let's have there be a little hill. Just a little hill. And we'll have it pretty dark so you can't really make out anything about it. It's just a hill. Okay. Oh, did not mean to grab that. Okay, let's just grab the moss. Okay. I think we just leave the moss like that. We don't actually add a second layer to it. Because I think this little spot there... Well, actually, no, I should probably have that here. But I think that little spot there, this little dark spot, like, kind of makes, like, almost like a shadow off of this hill. You know? Something like that, almost. What's actually kind of funny is I think magenta works better than... Magenta would actually do better blending with the pink. No, okay, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Or doesn't? Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. I think... Oh, wait, well, I could actually probably do it at the ends. Because it's blending with the blue. That's what you get when you get blue and pink. You get purple. Or sorry, blue and red. Okay, I think we finally got somewhere that I'm happy with. Maybe, do we add like glass to this maybe? To like blend it? Like add a little haze to it? I don't know. Just thinking outside the box. If anything, that kind of throws off that's the sunset because these two blocks right here I can't place. I mean, I guess I can. All those spots with the snow carpet, I'd have to get rid of the snow carpet. I mean, I like the effect that it gives because it gives the shininess. Like the glass. But I can't do it on any of that part there, which really sucks. Any of the part of the dojo, I can't do it over any of that. I guess we'll just do the last bit there. Okay. I think that works. I think that works. Making a little bit of a sunset. I guess, though, we can continue with that original plan of making this like in the clouds. So we can grab possibly actually maybe grab a little bit of orange glass and still have some white wool here. But add the orange glass because it's sunset, so it would be making the clouds orange. So we can grab a little bit of the this. Grab some of that. You're seeing this from up here, so you want to be able to see something from every level. So maybe making this like a little bit higher up here. This cloud maybe be a little bit higher. Maybe this would make it really show that you're really high up. That doesn't look like a cloud though. Well, that looks like more of a cloud. A little bit more. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we're probably good enough to just make the rest of the outline here on the trim of this bedrock. We're just gonna wrap this whole entire thing here with white concrete so that you get the illusion that it's all whited out and it's all clouds. And then we'll make this all orange over here. If you're somehow just able to see over here, we'll make this all orange. And make this hill go all the way down. Like if you're able to see that. I guess that kind of works to bring that sunset feel, but I don't feel like the sun would reach that point if it's over a hill. So I think that's good, like this. Okay. And let's see. Let's get the rest of the screen in here. So we're gonna have to place in more sky. Oh, I didn't need to get rid of that freaking grass. Let me just put this around here. Like that. Okay. And that means I can probably also put in a little bit of lighter because this is so much like darker cyan that there probably could be a lighter color within the sky. I think we are good. So, oh, I forgot a block here. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Okay. Let's just get... Oh. I didn't think about the sides here. Okay, we're just not going to do the glass on the sides. We're not going to do the glass on the sides. We're not going to do that. Oh, what the heck? What the heck am I doing? I didn't put the concrete blocks here. What am I doing? You goof. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to put a little bit of a lighter block in between this, so definitely not that. Let's put light blue concrete. And let's put that in part of the sky. I think that's probably good. And we'll make this a little bit smaller of light blue since the sunset is more closer to the right side. That. Alright. I think that's a decent small sunset. It's kind of... is it hard to make out that's a sunset? I don't know. Maybe adding some panes there to kind of blend that together a bit helps. Maybe this adds a little bit more. Just kind of messing around here. It's just a little bit of experimenting because that's like, I'm not sure if this looks correct. I want to get this right. I think that's okay enough. I think that's good enough. And now it's on to the actual part that will have the guy here. But first we just have to add this little white layer of glass so this looks like a backdrop. Or it looks like it's off in the distance. Or a foreground because you're focusing on the characters. So let's just put this in. Alright, well that definitely blends a lot better now that I have this in. All of the white glass stained. It definitely blends a lot better and it meshes a little bit better. I think we have to get rid of these guys though. And we have to replace some of these with actual glass blocks because they're connecting to the wall that we have here, so yeah. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Okay. That's definitely a bit better. Okay. I really wish the dojo was a little bit, like, you could see it a bit more. I don't know what I can do about that. Maybe adding, instead of that being, like, tan like that, maybe I add frog lights. Maybe like this. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's see what this looks like. It definitely makes it pop more, but it's just making the frog lights pop, not the actual build pop. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a foreground anyway. I think that's really the best you're gonna get. So I'm just gonna add that little pink right there. I'm just gonna add this tiny little spot here. Just to blend that a little better. Okay, okay. Enough adjusting with the sunset. My gosh. I'm getting a little bit too finicky with that. Let's just add these little spots here. Maybe this makes this look better. Oh yeah, that looks better. Looks 100% better. Okay. So let's get I don't know. I guess the creeper in here. We're gonna have to figure out some sort of design here, because we're gonna have to like have him like of a red what? Red bandana or something like that. Okay. Okay. So how are we gonna get this? Let's see. So we're gonna have to get like some sort of face here for the creeper here. This is hard because it has to be 3D. Okay. This is really hard. Making this 3D. But also not like make it look like crap. Okay. I think we're just gonna do like all the way up. I think we're gonna do just neck and then the head. I think that's what we're gonna do. The neck and the head. Okay. It's really hard because like he has speckled like spots. Like the creeper has speckled spots of like gray or whatever. So it's like how the heck am I supposed to like capture that on such a small scale? And then also capture that he's a ninja or a kung fu creeper. Hmm. Okay. This is way harder than I ever thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, this is just like a blob of green. What if I just gonna go with normal green and then we'll go from there. We're just gonna make this thing at a normal green for right now to get at least a shape of something. Something on the board. And let's get this red bandana. Okay, maybe we don't do them on the side. Maybe we do them in the front. Like, or not in the front, sorry, on the middle. So that you can see his, like, his bandana, like, in the wind. So let's try this. Dude, this is so small, though. Like, how am I supposed to... Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You look so derpy. Okay. We can use slabs in here. So let me grab some slabs. This is so hard. This is pretty difficult, guys. Maybe we use some of this redness, the red walls. Dude, this is so hard, guys. To really capture this right. Okay. What about this? Ugh. It needs to be flowing up. Maybe the glass, or not the glass, sorry. This needs to be flowing up. That's an improvement. Okay, I think that may be better. To be honest. I think that's better. Okay, I don't think we can literally even add any shades to this guy, because he's just so small, like anything really kind of throws us off. Like doing that, like it doesn't look like a creeper anymore. You know? Like I really have to limit. It looks like a camo creeper. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to limit it to just that. Just that. I think that really is all we can really do. Right? I mean, what else is there to do? I mean, other than extend his mouth maybe with some glass panes, like what is this gonna really help out? No, that just looks weird. Yeah, I think this literally is the final product here because I really don't think there's really anything else to do to really empathize. This is like a kung fu creeper. I don't think there's anything else I can do. All right. Well, I mean, is it my finest piece of work? No. Um, is it okay? Yes. So I guess this is what we're gonna have to have for a kung fu creeper. I mean, it's okay. It's it's all right. It's not bad. It's definitely good. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But it definitely could have used a little bit more work. It's really difficult to capture that right. Okay. So now we have the light still pouring in here. And it's kind of more focusing on the backdrop too. So I think that's a good thing. So it's kind of lighting up that area a bit more. Okay. So let's just get in the same ceiling here. Okay. Let's get this on. Okay. And then it's gonna put the lights on also. And all of the little splotches of the carpet or the wool so that we can have a little bit different variation of the gray so it's not so flat. And then I think the full interior of this thing is complete. I think it's fully complete. Oh, actually, you know what? I should probably install the lights from above since I can see them here. Okay, let's see. So we do 3 blocks apart. Well, actually, it's not going to be the same because, once again, it's not the same on this room. They're both not the same. Like width or anything. Alright, let's turn all these guys on. There we go. Okay, there we go. We got all those installed. Now we just got to put a little bit of this wool in here. Alright, let's just get this in. Ooh. Oh, this is actually not even showing. Okay, let's just get it on this spot. I realize this is not... This is right above the screen here, so you actually wouldn't really see that. I should... Oh, no, I shouldn't get rid of it. Still needs to be a ceiling there. But I'm not sure if it really matters if I add any detail there. You're not going to see it. Okay, let's apply this last little bit of the wool here. Okay. Get this in. Okay, there we go. And then the buttons, and I think that's it. I think that's it. Let me just grab these stone buttons. We're gonna break through the freaking roof like we're Santa Claus. I don't know. And let's just place a few buttons around. Like that. Alright. I think we're done. There we go. We finished it. Movie theater is done. The movie theater is freaking done. It is done, guys. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. I guess we can have like a full tour of the movie theater now since it's like fully complete. So let's have a little bit of a tour, shall we? All right. So as you see, we have the beautiful front here, which actually I do think we should probably um, adjust a little bit of it to kind of make this thing not look like a big blob. It does kind of like mesh together a bit because there's so much of one tone. And There should definitely be a little bit of, I don't know, mixture, or not mixture, just a little bit more blending of things. So before we do this tour, let's just grab a little bit of um, blocks here to make some beams to actually kind of separate these two buildings here. So we can really tell that these really separate. I mean, I know you're already seeing these are two separate, things, but there's not really any signification that these are really separated with any beams or anything. All right, all right. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Have a good one. All right. Yeah, that definitely looks a little bit better. Definitely looks a little bit better. Yeah, let's just grab these slabs like that. And we'll stretch this all the way around. All the way. Like this. We'll just have that all the way around. Okay. Does that make anything better? Like, what do you think about that? One thing's for sure, I don't think this should be the same block. So you can tell that that's a slab. Okay, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, I guess the only way to really find out if it's good or not is by adding this on the other side to really see how it balances things out. How this balances out. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it definitely brings things in a little bit more. For sure. Like your eyes like focus more and it's not as bright. Yeah, I think it definitely makes things a little bit better. I think it does. So let's grab this corner here and let's do the same thing. I mean, do we do the same thing to this corner? Do we? Like, I guess we only have one way to find out, right? Right? We only have one way to find out, and that's by doing it. Looks like the Empire State Building. But sandstone. Um, I don't think it does. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't need anything here. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think this needs any, like the top part. I don't think this needs any identification of anything. Like I think this looks good as it is. I don't know. Maybe like a different block to outline it. Like maybe instead of doing such of a dark tone of doing this brown mud, maybe it's a mixture of this and stripped oak. I don't know. Okay, there definitely needs to be a little bit more texture there. Dang. Maybe even a beehive Maybe even a beehive, like in between a beehive or two in between the oak. Let's see about this. Okay, that's definitely better. Yeah, it definitely needed to be a little bit lighter. I think that's good. Let's add this to the corners of these. Let's add that. You know what? We'll do this and then that. Boom, boom. And we'll do another one of these. And we'll do this. Boom. Okay. What do you think about that? I think that looks pretty cool. And I like the little indents of the beehive in the different like formation, like a little bit different pattern in the beehives. It definitely adds um, a little bit more color to it and shape to it. Okay. Or depth, sorry. Wrong word. Okay. Let's just add all three in one right there. All three in one. And we'll just have this one too. Do the same here. Let's do opposite. Oh, no. I probably shouldn't do that. Alright, let's just do this one backwards and then this up. Like that. Well, it's not too repetitive. Alright. And then the final spot. Right there. Boom. Going all the way up. Yes. That definitely helped. It looks way cooler now. Looks really cool. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I think so. Well, now we kind of have to figure out, the exterior, like, completely. So, this is gonna be fun. I think... Well, let me grab this normal smooth sandstone. Sandstone? Yeah, sandstone. Let's just grab this. We're gonna stretch this down like 4 blocks. Like this. And... well, we actually should not do that because we need this. We need this to still cover this roof here. So really, the only thing we're going to be doing is we're just going to be going down 1 block. We're just going to be going down 1 singular block. So let's just go down 1 block. Like so. And let's just continue this all the way. Oh, we're gonna have to extend this a little bit. Okay. Let's just extend it, like, here. I think it's fine. I think that's fine. You kind of have to make it not be like, oh, we're just extending it 2 blocks because it needs to be 2 blocks. You also kind of have to make sense that, okay, well, if this was real life, that'd probably be like another room or something. There have to be something up there. So... Okay. And this has to... Oh. Well, this is interesting. This has to go inward It has to go inward right here. Because... Hmm. Hmm. This is something. I literally have to, like, go around this building. Like that. I mean... I guess that's okay. I guess so. If we do that, I mean, I guess it's fine. I'm just thinking about space and everything, and like, if does this really look real enough, you know? And also, I think I just realized we built this wrong for this side. It's supposed to go a little bit lower. One block lower. Whoa, Maggie. All right. Place in the rest of these. Oh shoot. What about too far? All right, let's get a little bit of this in. A little bit more to go. Okay, there we go. Here we go. And touchdown. Okay. There we go. And let's do that for all the corners. Make sure these are all touching the ground. Okay. Eh, 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 eh. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think that's about it for how big this building is going to be. You kind of have to figure out what's going around this. Because this is a city, so there's obviously going to be other buildings. Let's just get rid of this. It's something that Flame built. I have to get rid of this. Sorry, Flame. I know you're just doing this for messing around, but we gotta look at the big picture here. Or, like, not look at the big picture, but we have to kinda see what the heck we can do here for all the other buildings and stuff. Okay. This is a bit annoying to get rid of. This is actually really annoying to get rid of. Without having to, without trying to get rid of all the dirt blocks underneath. Just having gaping holes everywhere. Don't want to misclick. Okay. And there we go. We're good. Okay. So we kind of have to just like kind of have to map out like what the heck are we gonna do next? Like what buildings are we gonna put here? I don't know. I'm hoping. I think we're probably gonna have to put some like apartment buildings here. Or something like that. We had to put something We have to put some sort of apartment buildings, you know? This is a city, right? There's always going to be apartment buildings. So I think we should probably have some apartment buildings here, which can be really easily done. Not every single one of them have to have an interior. On the bottom part, I think would actually only have to have an interior, like the lobby. I think that would be the only thing that would actually have to really have an interior that really matters. So we can do that. And this little corner here, I'm not too sure about. I don't really know what to do about that. I guess like some sort of something. It has to be something. Kind of like how we made this thing like a corner coffee shop. Um um Maybe we like make it like what's something really popular you end up seeing in a city that's like I don't live in a city, so it's kind of hard to picture that or like know what the heck is going to go here. Hmm, maybe a food place, so like maybe donuts or a breakfast place or a sandwich place, like a corner place like that. I mean, coffee shop is kind of vague. It's not always this like literally just coffee. It's usually like it's a coffee spot, but it's also breakfast. So donuts, egg sandwiches, that kind of stuff. So I think maybe having some other food related something on the other side would actually be kind of decent. Kind of makes sense. I think so. So I guess we can do. I'll just like label that on the floor. I'll just write um, food. This is a would be a restaurant, so food related. So I'm just gonna write food. And then these would be apartments. Let's hope my freaking spelling actually is good here. I know. There's no way I freaking know how to freaking spell apartments. I I swear I probably would mess up on it because I'm second guessing myself. If certain letters are in certain places. Yes. It's AP. Apartments. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Okay. Let's make this R. Apartments. Okay. Almost done here. We just need E. Uh-oh. There we go. Or we can just do lowercase so it fits in the range of a 3. Nope, it's still. Yeah. Well, that's stupid. Yeah, it literally doesn't even fit. An E doesn't fit. Stupid E. That's dumb. Okay. Last letter N and T. Apartment and then food. Okay. I'm just gonna. We're just gonna separate that so we can tell that this is. We want this to be two separate things. Okay. Seems good. Okay, I think we want to get. I'm gonna get done this. Ugh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this stupid wall. It's so freaking big, and then there's so many details you have to do. I'm literally. I'm just gonna do this box. These two boxes here. And then I'll try to avoid getting close to the wall because I know that. Um, I know that the wall has to come out a little bit, so. Alright, let's get the concrete in here. Okay. And we'll just do this in all the corners. And then if we want to put AC units or something like that in certain spots, we can get more shadow in there on those specific spots. And don't worry, it's not going to be freaking stands. What is wrong with me? I think I have like a lisp or something. I keep on saying sandstone for some reason. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, that's weird. But no, it's not going to be sandstone. Like as the top part of the wall here of the building. We'll put like a little overhang of some stone or something like that with some slabs. Which is darker or which is lighter? Sorry. Let's see. I think we're just gonna do. I think we're gonna do stone. This is definitely the gray concrete is definitely lighter than, or sorry, darker than the stone. So let's do this. All right, and then we're gonna get all these blocks placed in here, and then we're gonna place some AC units on top, stuff like that, to make this place, really seem like the top of the building. And I guess we're gonna need some sort of way to get up here too. So there has to be like a fire escape. Or some sort of staircase thing that'll lead all the way up here. Okay. About halfway done. And we can definitely do that same design that we did with all the other AC units and stuff like that. The rails, blast furnaces, as like the ventilation system for the AC. I think I even used observers once for that. You can use a plethora of different blocks and stuff like that to get your AC units, like designs and stuff like that. Okay. Almost done here. Only one little corner left. Alright. Me 1 second, guys. One second. Alright. Let's finish this off. Last bit of stone here. Let's just do it this way. I don't know why the heck I was doing that a little short way. This is faster. And then we can also add like little, I guess like, I don't know. I mean, do you really need to add any like spots like to raise it up about like a little bit to where like you just have like a spot like this where it goes like 3 blocks and then it has like some sort of L shape or something like that. Like, do we really need something like that on top here? I don't think we do. Maybe as like a little raised platform to put the AC units on, but like I don't think we need anything like to make anything work here for like a second story or anything. There's not really a point in that. What? Oh, I was like, what the heck is that shadow? It's the freaking clouds. I'm not used to having the clouds on, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't put the clouds, the render clouds in a while. I was like, what the heck is that shadow? A UFO? Okay. Alright, I think that's good enough. And then we can, I guess, let's like fill this in. We could put some like little shadows here. With this gray concrete, because this is where the AC units will go. Like this. Okay. I think something like this is alright. It'll make sense once the AC units are down. They're like 2x2 units, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just like making it surround that, the gray concrete surround that little unit. Okay, and then I'll fill in the rest with the stone here. There we go. And, okay, let's look at what the design here was. Okay, so it seems like I did a furnace always towards the blast furnace so that you didn't see the actual furnace's face. So let's face this guy towards that, and then we'll face the furnaces away from the outside so that you do not see the faces of it. Okay, like this, and then we'll connect them up with some walls, something like that, so that they seem connected. You know, it's just like the air vents are connected. Ooh, that looks a little weird. Do we just like put some carpet on top or something? I mean, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, definitely what I have over there is the grindstone. The grindstone definitely works way better. Like this. Yeah. And then we can have maybe another unit on this side. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay. Like this. Oh, did not mean to do that. Okay. Oh, what the heck was that? What? Okay. Bugs. What's up, Dak? And then I guess we can have like an antenna, something like that. Here. Let's see what we did here for these antenna. Okay, so we just use like a assortment of like iron bars, redstone torches. Well, one thing's for sure, this is not going to be freaking cable. So we're definitely going to be needing like an actual like satellite. So, and this is like for an actual movie theater. So this is definitely a little bit bigger than a normal building that you would have, because it needs to be good enough service for all the people that would be enjoying this movie or movies. All right, let's just build that up. I think that's pretty decent. Okay, and maybe this guy, and then let's just clear the tab there. Could have something like this. And then have this shape. Mm. Slowly come outward. Means this it needs to still stay as a circle. So this is pretty tough to get right. Mm. Okay. Let's just get some andesite walls. Maybe just making it a tiny bit like taller here. We're doing this, connecting them using the stained glass. Hmm. That doesn't look like a satellite dish. I don't know. It's pretty hard to capture the right shape here. Hmm. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is use some black stained glass, and then can we? Hey, what's going on? Nobody. We're making a little bit of the rooftop here of the movie theater. I don't know. Okay. What the heck is like this is super hard to get the right shape here. Okay, I think that's good enough, right? I think that's okay. I think so. Like that looks. Does that look like a satellite dish? I know this whole entire dark part of the wall and everything like that's not gonna be like that. Obviously, that'll be an actual wall, not a hollow mess. Um. Okay, let's maybe look at it this side. I'll you see a little better. Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not. It's definitely not a satellite. That does not look like a satellite at all. Maybe beefing it up a little bit more. Um, did not mean to grab those. Maybe because it needs to have all the sides, and the sides need to be high enough also to make it seem like it's a cylinder. Now it just looks like a giant toilet. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to get the right shape. So hard. Alright, nobody. Well, since you haven't tuned into the stream, I'm just gonna show you what we did here. We got ourselves the other movie theater complete. Oh, what the heck? Why is this so dark in here? Why is this so dark? Oh, I know why. The roof is over it, you doofus. So now we need to frickin' make a skylight. Right above this. Oh no. Well, that's not good. It goes right over the frickin' AC unit thing that I made here. Which means it's not going to get light. Oh no. This isn't good. Huh. Okay, I did not mean to break Mr. Creeper. There we go. Yeah, that definitely does not do enough light at all. There's not enough light. So, I think what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to literally just like break open a few spots to just put some stained glass here. Will anyone really notice? I don't know. I don't think they would. I wouldn't think so. It's actually kind of hard to notice because it's just white glass. Okay, well, we finished this guy, which the backdrop is a what do you call it? A little bit of Japanese like backdrop. So we have some mountains back there, a little sunset. We have a little dojo thing, and then you can kind of see that you're kind of high up. You're high up in the altitude. So there's What the heck? Hold up. Hold up. Why? Oh. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Nope, it's okay. Everything's fine. I did this wrong. Everything's fine. Oh, everything's not fine. Never mind. Of course, you know what? I'm just gonna make this 1 block shorter. Screw it. We're just gonna make it 1 block shorter. The AC unit thing. We're just gonna make it 1 block shorter. It's fine. Okay. Everything's fine. And we're just gonna cover this up. Like, none of this ever happened. Because none of it ever happened, did it? Okay. Now let's look. There we go. Now you can really see the background and everything. Wow, that's so much better. Okay. Wow, you really can't see the creeper, though. Huh. Well, that's an issue. Maybe we do have some that peek out here. Um, and we can put some light through this. So these little 3 blocks, 2, 3, and then we can 3, like that. Maybe. I think that's fine to do that. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's better. Um, when you walk up to it, you're clearly gonna see there's a hole in the freaking roof, though. So maybe to fix that, we just center or just make a little funnel here, like this, to where you can't really notice that. Yeah, that makes sense a little bit better. You can't really notice that there's a hole there. All right. Anyway, yeah, this is the theater that we made here. The last little theater that we did. We have a little backdrop with the Japanese, like dojo or something like that. In the back there, you can kind of tell it's like you're in the clouds. So you can see some clouds bordering the mountains, and there's a mountain back there. And um, there's also a sunset, which is really nice. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Looks pretty cool. Um, but yeah, other than that, that's really all we've gotten done so far in the stream. And then we also got then these little borders or whatever, or beams, for the sides of the movie theater to kind of, blend everything, or not blend everything together, but kind of make everything a little bit more, like your eyes are a little bit more focused on the movie theater, or a little bit more focused on what you're looking at, because the building is just so much one color, or so much of the same pattern and everything, that your eyes kind of just get a little lost. So I think this kind of conceals it, like walls off that pattern, and it kind of makes your eyes focus a little better. Um, And then we started making this, the outside building, the exterior, a little bit more. We just planned out the exterior of this. So, yeah. Got down a decent amount. But let's just place in a bit more of the stone here. I think we're gonna stop, yeah, right there. And then I think that's gonna be, we're gonna stop so that we can make that the rest of the wall, the back side of the front. Okay. Let's get the rest done here. Just a bit more stone. Okay, and then we can place little spots here for the like a concrete, I guess, to make things a little bit more different, not so much the same pattern of just stone, bare stone. Okay. Like so. Okay, that looks a little bit better. A little bit better. You can't really notice that glass, right? I mean, once... I mean, if we were to have a little spot like this, where it would go around the glass, and when you'd see it from above, it kind of just blends with that. You just see gray concrete instead. Yeah, I mean, you're really just looking at that. I mean, I could change it to light gray to make it match the stone a bit better. I think that makes it a bit better. Are we gonna watch a Teletubbies movie? What the heck? I don't think that's a channel on the movie theater. Or that's playing on the movie theater. Okay. This is a lot of blank space. Like maybe like some air vents, not AC units, like air vents, like are connecting to the air units. So like this. And then we could have, or not brick, sorry. Like that, connecting them. Just to make it seem like there's just like a bunch of the AC units all connected together. This. Hmm. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to stop right here. We'll eventually expand it to where it goes all the way over there. To the other part of the roof there. But right now, obviously, we can't because we don't have that part of the roof done yet. And then we'll go out this way. Okay. Connect this up. There we go. And then want to make air vents at the top like an actual roof would have. Oh. Well, there you go. I guess that message came in a little late. There you go. I did it. I did it, Grandpa. I did it, Grandpa. Yeah, I understand feel you with that one. Sometimes you just like get so distracted what the heck you're texting, and then by the time you text it, that may have already happened. Like if it's something that someone's supposed to do or whatever, or a suggestion or something, and then you're like, oh, you're already doing. Yeah, I've been there. Been there, done that. I don't know what it was. Where the heck is, there we go. That's what I was looking for. And I'm just gonna put that on every single spot here that has the pillar or corner or the star. Okay. You just realize, you know what we're missing? Music. Maybe I'll put something in a second. Okay, let's see. That definitely looks better. I like it. I like it. I like it. Should there be like an AC in it? Here? I mean, there's already AC unit right there and there. I don't really feel the need of having one right here. I mean, other than the fact of like maybe, not doing that, sorry, of taking this and then make it connect right there. I mean, that's really it. That's really it. Just doing that. But that's kind of stupid. Like there's no point in that. I don't find there being a point in that. If it's already connected, you know, there's not really a point. Anything else? Probably like a few other antennae. Antennae. We don't just have to have satellites. Satellite dishes. We can do some. Grab this. Grab this. Grab. We'll make a little platform here. And then we'll just slowly go up one by one. Boom. That looks a little odd. I think we should just have it like this. What did they do to here? I don't really remember. Ah, that actually makes a lot more sense. And looks better. Just all the way up iron bars. All the way up. Okay, that looks a little better. Filling in a little bit of this room here. And then where are we gonna add this like spot for the people to be able to go up here? Like maybe somewhere around here. Maybe the people in the back here have access to that, and it's like right here. Maybe we do like a Minecraft version of it. We do like a bubble elevator in the back so that it can make a little bit of an elevator that goes all the way up here, and they're able to access this point, the roof. Okay. And then we'll probably use some smooth stone. Like this. And then let's just fill that in with stone. Honestly, just... yeah. And then... since this is already gray, I mean, doesn't need to be gray. Like, could we do the same like thing here, like the sandstone? I think we should. I mean, it really makes sense. And then we could have the door gray or something else. I mean, it has to be openable. I want the people to actually be able to go up here. That's why I said I wanted to use like an elevator, a bubble elevator, so that people would be able to access it. Okay, last little blocks here. Okay. And then let's use iron doors. 100% iron doors. Did not mean to place that there. And we'll do, where's stone pressure plate? Boom, boom, like that. Awesome. And we'll do a birch button so it's a bit hidden right there. And then boom, boom. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's on a no-no block. Can't break that. Maybe we break this door and it's only a 1 by 1. Like it only is 1 block inside here. Like wide. Because I can't have that happen. I can't break anything. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, there we go. Looks okay. Sucks that this is not centered, but I can't really make it centered because of that. So, shouldn't have made this first, but I didn't think about this. Okay. And you know what? Let's just make this a stone pillar that goes all the way down. I mean, it doesn't really matter what it is. It's the back area for the employees. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm not being lazy. I'm not trying to be lazy, but I'm just saying, like, it doesn't need to be perfect, you know? We can do a button on the roof of it. And then you can do a pressure plate too, I think. Pressure plates, I think, work. Let's grab some sill sand. Oh, I literally would have to completely make this circuit and everything. I don't think I even am able to do that with this amount of space. I literally, I have to go in like my world or whatever to try to figure this out. Okay, maybe we'll do this another day. um, yeah, maybe we do this thing another day, cause that's a bit complicated right now. Okay. One thing I do want to do though, real fast, is for the time being, I'm just gonna block this off. I'm just going to put some villagers in here. I want to see what this looks like when we have some villagers inside of here. Just two of them, I think is fine. And then, honestly, we could just have their workstations here hidden so that they like sit at the counter. So like, do you take that? Trade? No, he doesn't. Well, that's interesting. Even if I were to place 3 of these, you don't care? Okay. Well, can't do that. Never mind. I thought I would be able to, like have the things there and they'd be able to like go to the job, excuse me, sorry. And then just, I don't know, work on it and it looked like they're looking at the ticket or standing there to be able to wait for you or, to come up to the desk. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Anyway, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. We almost got done. Most of the progress here. But I'm pretty tired right now. Pretty tired. Pretty tired right now. Was pretty busy today, so doing some stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the progress that we got done today. you know? Like, it may not seem like a lot, but it is a lot because, like, just how much we have here. Also, yeah, I did plan out that I wanted to have apartments and then some sort of like food restaurant thing here in that corner. And then this is where the gas station is gonna go. All of you guys voted 55% so far to make a gas station. And I think this is where we're gonna have that. So this is gonna this road right here. Or actually, you know what? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll have like one lane road come out like right here. So this would be the entrance, and then there should be an exit to that gas station right here. Or the main road keeps on going this way. This is the entrance to the gas station, and then you go this way, and then there should be an exit somewhere. So there should be an exit, and there should be an entrance road to the gas station. That's what we can do. And yeah, that's where we're going to have the gas station. But yeah, guys, really appreciate all of y'all for tuning into the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one where I think we'll finally finish up the theater, or we'll do some hardcore mode because we haven't done that in a little bit, and we still didn't finish that blacksmith that we were started on. So maybe we could finish up that in the next stream. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see you guys, well, not tomorrow, on Tuesday, 8 p.m. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Peace out.